Good morning. Welcome to Jerusalem. What an incredible day yesterday. I want to start off saying thank you. Thank you. Thank you to the Almighty for the incredible day, for the weather, for the people, for all those brothers and sisters from all over the world. An amazing experience on Palm Sunday. See where the sun is rising? In case you're new to this, the sun is rising over the Mount of Olives. We're in Jerusalem, and that tower is the Ascension Tower of the Russian Orthodox, and behind it is Bethphage, where Jesus gets up on the donkey. And then we came to the smaller tower of Our Father Church, and we came across the brow of the Mount of Olives, and there's the Temple Mount. And it's very difficult to see now because of the sunlight is so intense and we're shooting against the light. Here's the Franciscan Tower ringing 7 o'clock in the morning in Jerusalem. Can you hear the bells? And then we'll have some more bells chiming in, I think, now. I hear them in the background, but there's a lot of traffic. Well, not a lot of traffic, but there's traffic noise. So we had maybe thousands of people, many hundreds of people were processing with such joy from so many countries, singing so many songs. Every racial characteristic was there. You had Asians, East Asians, Koreans, Japanese, Filipinos, Australians. You had people from North and South America, from Europe, from Africa, many countries represented. It was amazing. People who work here in the international community, people who study here, people who serve here for the pilgrims, all the different teaching institutions that are here, biblical institutions. It was just filled with life. What a joy. If you didn't see it yet, check it out, because it got over 14,000 views yesterday, the live stream from the pilgrimage. It's right here underneath this post. And what I will do now is I won't go too long. I didn't want to disappoint all of you who want to see the daily sunrise stroll and chat. So look out today for more live streaming coming. God willing, from Jerusalem. I cannot tell you exactly when it's going to be. I have a television interview down here, a contribution for I-24 News at the Damascus Gate around midday this morning. And it's actually around almost 1 o'clock. So we'll see what's going to happen today, okay? These days in Holy Week, I might surprise you with different surprise units besides the regular sunrise stroll and chat, which maybe 1 or 2 days might not happen, but I'll let you know on the WhatsApp group as things emerge. So I'm going to leave it like that today, just encouraging you to go deeply into the spirit of Holy Week. It's amazing to be doing this here in Jerusalem. There is such a blessing. I know people were very happy to have had the opportunity to participate in the Mount of Olives yesterday. And we won't forget the point of all of this. It's actually cutting to the core of all human suffering and issues in our world. You know, sometimes people don't understand what it would mean that Jesus is light of the world. But the way he handles suffering, the way he handles relationships which are unfaithful to him, who betray him, who deny him, it's absolutely staggering for our world to think. For me personally, it's still, the more we grow in life, the more we realize how incredible this is. It's absolutely amazing to forgive your enemies. It's absolutely amazing to be so patient in front of insult, to keep silence in front of power brokers who are completely unjust, to speak out on behalf of the downtrodden. Jesus' style is so needed today in the world. It is really salvation for the world. Today Jesus in the gospel is going to be in Bethany. So let's go back again to that big tower where the sun is, just there on the peak of the Mount of Olives. There are many towers, as you can see, on the Mount of Olives. On the left you have Hebrew University, you have Augusta Victoria of the World Lutheran Federation, a wonderful cancer hospital also. Then you have the Ascension Tower, a Greek Orthodox monastery. And behind that, more or less, let's take the other tower with it, the Our Father Tower, where the French Carmelites are. And behind that, it's just a couple of 100 yards is Bethphage, and another couple of 100 yards is Bethany. And Bethany is home of Martha, Mary, and Lazarus. And so the gospel is speaking about that today. It's just the other side of the Mount of Olives. If you were a little bit athletic, you could walk from the Temple Mount here over to Bethany in not much more than 20 minutes. People off to work today. It's the second day of Passover for the Jewish people, so I imagine some of them, the Jewish people, are less busy. They're celebrating. So then the lady pours the costly ointment on Jesus' feet. She knows where her salvation is coming from, and she wants to express that love. There are so many ways to express love to Jesus. And he defended her when somebody wanted to criticize her. You think of the way you're going to express love today. Maybe a costly sacrifice for you to reconcile with somebody. This would be the ointment that would most relieve Jesus' pain. A beautiful act of reconciliation, an act of service, an act of charity. A review of some of the prejudice I have to whatever people they are, even criminals, even corrupt politicians. I will pray for them instead of being prejudiced toward them. I will change of heart. This is the fruit of the passion of Jesus. Mary took a liter of costly perfumed oil made from genuine aromatic nard and anointed the feet of Jesus. Let's do this with charity today. Somebody that's been a real pain in the back for me, a real pain in the head. Let's do something nice for them. At least start with prayer, to ask Jesus to bless them. This will be the most beautiful ointment you can put on Jesus' feet today. And the reading from Isaiah is also precious. It rings so beautifully in our hearts and minds and souls. Here is my servant, whom I uphold, my chosen one with whom I am pleased. He shall bring forth justice to the nations, not crying out, not shouting, not making his voice heard in the street. A bruised reed he shall not break, a smouldering wick he shall not quench. You know, the mercy is already present in Isaiah so powerfully. A prophet of mercy, really. I, the Lord, have called you for the victory of justice. And it's not justice with execution with capital punishment. It's not justice with prison. It's not justice with all kinds of different punishments. It's justice with redemption. Renewing the person, the image and likeness of God and every person restored. This is God's justice plan. I have set you a light for the nations, to open the eyes of the blind. You know, we can't look at this sun. It's so bright here right now. So bright. A light for the nations. That's what the sun is. It's a light for all over the world. But then spiritually, Jesus is the sun. He is the light for the nations. And you are a light for the nations. You are a light in your family, living, following Jesus. Saludos a Nicaragua. The Lord is my light and my salvation. What a theme today. So people, I'm going to keep this short. Check out the schedule. The Mass time for those of you who attend the Mass is going to be live streamed at 6:30 p.m. here. That means 2.5 hours later than the usual time. Just check out the schedule. There were one or two little typo mistakes on the schedule, not affecting the time, but just affecting some of the wording that hopefully will be changed today. But the Mass will be 6:30 in the evening, and there'll be surprise live streams sometimes during this week. I hope to do that. I plan to do that depending on the situations I'm in. When I have something interesting, I will share with you. Okay? And I'll announce that on the WhatsApp group. And thank you all for the sharing on the YouTube channel, because some people don't see Facebook, so tell them it's there. And thanks for all the people on the Instagram. I'm going to do a little spot now on Instagram, and this video this morning will be on YouTube, and within an hour, hopefully, if the Wi-Fi connection works well. So God bless you all. See you later, alligators. It's a little chilly here, about 7 degrees Celsius, which is very nice for a lot of you guys, but it's very chilly for me. God bless you from Jerusalem at sunrise.